You're toast, son!
They don't know I'm here. Hello, everybody. Oh, I'm louder.
Arr, this be Corky.
Let me turn myself down a little bit. There we go. Hello, Nico. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sin. Hello, Petal. Calls you Possum for some reason rather than Petal. Hello, Dusty. Anybody else who's here. Today we'll be playing The Elder Scrolls Arena. It's a DOSBox game and a video game. I played the intro ahead of time just to make sure I could, comprehend it with my small brain. And I did, in fact, survive. So, yeah, but first, I'd like to show the intro if possible. I also have a whole notepad of, oh, okay, nope, I'd like you to be smaller, please. Why do you keep launching full screen? Who wants you to be full screen? Okay, trust the process, trust the process. There we go. So this is the intro. There we go. Turn it up a little bit. Gaiden Shinji, Blade Master First Era. Gaiden Shinji? Are you kidding me? For centuries, different actions, battles, and Hyper Septum, the Tamriel, Elvish, Absorbent, Dawn's Beauty. Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to be able to read all of this. Different sides of the same coin toss. The arena. 492 years after Cyber Septum took control and kept the peace, the land of arenas has a new threat. The Emperor Uriel Septum the Seventh celebrates his 43rd birthday, but jealous hearts desire the throne. Said that hope flies on death's wings. Prepare then, for as the Elder Scrolls foretold, it will be something. So this is the first Elder Scrolls game. It happens canonically before all of the Elder Scrolls games, like Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim and Hammerfell. Hold on. I have all of them. I'm just double checking. Daggerfall, which is in Hammerfell. So yeah, although I've learned recently, I've been playing a lot of The Elder Scrolls Online, and apparently that one's the first one. It happens a long time before any of the other ones, so that's cool. But anyways, we're gonna make a new character. There's my cursor. It's a sword. Ariel Septim the Fourth, Emperor of Tamriel, stands with Talon. They have been summoned by Jagger Tharn, Imperial Battle Mage of the Empire, on rumors of treachery. The Emperor is betrayed and transported to a dimension of Tharn's choosing. After months of preparation, Jagar Tharn takes the throne. Rhea Stillmane, once Tharn's apprentice, is captured before she can warn the Elder Council of the Imperial Battle Mage's treachery. Manipulating the essence of magic, Tharn prepares to take the true Emperor's place as ruler of the land. The Imperial Wizard wastes no time in gathering his servants and turning them into twisted counterparts of the Emperor's Guard. How do you want to make a class? So, you guys might remember Dragon Quest III. It's a little bit like that. We'll generate. And I have a class I would like to be, so I might choose some of the answers that might fit that better. If I don't get the right class, for the sake of my survival, I might redo this. So, 10 questions shall be asked that will determine the path of your destiny. The scroll bars roll the parchment up and down. Use the A, B, or C keys to answer the questions. Oh god, this is a lot of reading. It's fine. Armsmaster Festiel is relating the story of a great king he knew in a faraway land whose inventors, created a wondrous balloon of such size it could transport dozens of people through the air to any place they choose. If you were the king, he asks you, how would you use the remarkable balloon? Hello, Nate. Been having a rough day, but also watching 079. Very nice. I like the movies. You watched Zeta, CCA. Yeah, you watched it backwards. It's fine. Make it through the entire 50 episodes. Yeah, I honestly really like Zeta. It has a few like weird pacing parts, but Camille is great. But I'm glad you're enjoying Gundam. So there's these people inventing balloons. How do I want to use them? A. Explore regions previously impossible or extremely dangerous to visit by land. Keep the balloon a secret, saving it for surprise attacks or defense in a time of war. Or commission the inventor to create dozens of these balloons in hopes of making a travel system across your realm that will speed up transportation time and the exchange of ideas. Quiz-based class selection. In Dragon Quest III, it's a personality test, and it determines your personality of your character. The personality influences your stat growth whenever you level up. It's basically the same as Pokemon, because Pokemon got that idea from Dragon Quest III. But, yeah, this is pretty close to the personality test from Fallout, the special test. I think it's basically the same idea, although Fallout was Obsidian and this was Bethesda. But I think two companies had similar ideas at the same time, perhaps. Yeah, the personality test comes from Dragon Quest. Although, at least in Mystery Dungeon, well, Pokemon is a love letter to SMT and Dragon Quest, so it makes sense. I know, so basically what I want to do is get a class that is a mix of a warrior and a mage. I'm hoping to get a spell sword, because you have some nice utility. I've been basically just a warrior, or something similar. Oh wait, I've been an archer, and archers, well, they can use bows, but but they don't have any kind of healing capabilities, and spell swords at least start with a healing spell. So, what if SMT for kids and also Dragon Quest, but the monsters are your friends? Basically, yeah, it's Dragon Quest 5, but it was the whole franchise. Let's see. So I'm gonna pick A. Usually I pick C. There we go, Wizard. So you can see there's 3 classes of answers here. There's going to be a rogue right here, a wizard, and a warrior. So whatever combination we get determines the class we get. You and your best friend buy your first daggers together, a matched pair. You loan him the amount since he doesn't have enough gold, and he agrees to pay you back later. After leaving the shop, you and he sit down to marvel at your new weapons. To your dismay, you notice that there is a small notch on the blade of the dagger you selected. Your friend asks you to please watch his weapon for him while he runs an errand. Is it gated by daggers? Yeah, it's very funny, like matched pairs. This feels very tragic, like somebody's gonna get stabbed with one. So, do you wait for your friend to return, then point out the flaw in your dagger, and return to the weapons shop to demand a refund? Switch the daggers, rationalizing that since you paid for them, you should get the first choice, and that is, if your friend ever notices the notch, you could always take him back to the weapons shop and get a refund. Or, keep his dagger safe until his return, then switch the daggers with your best friend's knowledge, justifying it with the fact that you paid for them, and then offer to accompany him back to the weapons shop. The switching of the daggers altogether, well, on the second answer just feels shitty. The third one, why are you switching daggers if you're returning them anyways? So I'm gonna go with the A, which is warrior. Warrior is mostly going to be like the practical answers. Wizard is going to be like the the clever answers, but like not nefarious. And then rogue is going to be like steal his shit, stab him, punch him in the throat, that stuff. You want them both in dual wield? No, that is dishonorable. While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. Do you pick up the bag and pocket it, knowing that the extra windfall will help your family in times of trouble? Pick up the bag and signal to the guard, knowing that the only honorable thing to do is return the money to the rightful owner. Or leave the bag there, knowing that it is better not to get involved. I'm not going to just leave the bag there. I don't think I'm going to steal it either. Because what if somebody sees me? And also that'd be the wrong thing to do. B. Warrior. It is a particularly grueling class with the Armsmaster Fastille. He has been unreasonably demanding on everyone, including you. His criticisms seem to border on abuse, and it seems he has no positive comments to make. He turns to berate you at the end of a class, and over his shoulder, you see some classmates put an aggressive but non-poisonous snake in Fastille's hand sock. You would stab him? Warrior's not really the best class. I'm going for a mix of warrior and mage. So basically, sword mage, somebody who can use weapons and also cast magic. Because again, the trouble is, if you are just a warrior or just a ranger or a rogue, you don't have healing spells. You cannot recover health without an item. So if I can get a magic user, yeah, like red mage. Yeah, basically. So, do nothing, the great Armsmaster needs a dose of humility, and this might be a good way of paying him back for all the misery he has put you through today. I feel like that'd make things worse. Tell Fastille you saw a snake creep into his sand sock, but do not tell him what your classmates did. No reason to get anyone in even further trouble. Immediately tell Fastille What the classmates did, there is no excuse for treating a seasoned fighter like him with disrespect, regardless of his treatment to you that particular day. I know, he's kind of an asshole, but I'll do B. Wizard. You're hunting in the King's Hunt, a contest in which the best hunter will win riches enough to live comfortably for the rest of his or her life. You track a white stag many of you had a shot at earlier. You are alone as you examine the stag and recognize the arrow as one fired from your friend's bow. As you retrieve the arrow for closer examination, you hear your friends arrive. This one's new. Poor snake? Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you claim to have fired the arrow that hit the stag, thus gaining the honor of the kill? I think that'd be roguish. Show the others the arrow and proclaim your friend the archer of the day. I feel like that's a warrior. Suggest dividing the prize, reasoning that although your friend's arrow brought down the hunt, the hunt? I'm gonna assume that's hunt. All of you were instrumental in the tracking and the kill. Oh, heart. Old word for stag. Interesting. I need more warrior points, so I'm gonna do B. There you go. Oh, that makes sense. Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you in return for a future favor of his choosing. Do you... Stables haunts? I knew it. Decline his offer, knowing that your father expects you to do the work and it is better for you to not be in debt. That'd be a warrior answer, I think. Accept his offer, reasoning that as long as the stables are clean, it matters not who did the cleaning. Or ask him to help you, knowing that two people can do this job faster than one, and agree to him to help him with one task of his choosing in the future. I think C. There we go. Yeah, I mean, somebody has to do it, right? And if it's your responsibility, then yeah. A good friend of yours is in love with a girl from a neighboring village, a girl who barely knows him. He is extremely shy and inexperienced, and he pleads for your help. What you suggest he go to her immediately and declare his love. If the relationship is to be, it needs to be honest from the start. You offer to accompany him to the village for support. No. Find out more about this girl using any contact he can in her village. He will not be so shy if he knows something about her, and may even find out she is not the right girl for him. Seems better. Or let you help him write anonymous love letters and poems to see her reaction without needing to face her directly. If the reaction is favorable, he can talk to her friends in the village and arrange an accidental meeting. That's funny. I do like the accidental meeting. It's funny. But let's do B. A highly specific scenario. Yeah, it's very detailed. One night, walking home, you are attacked by a young man you know from Arms Master Fastiel's class. You defend yourself ably and knock him unconscious. While he's out, you A. tie him up, intending to interrogate him later when he wakes up. You want to know why he attacked you? You can then turn him into the Arms Master at your leisure. Slit his throat. You know him from class and think he would have done the same had your positions been... What? Why? Even with a visible scar, the knowledge of his defeat at your hands and the visible reminder punishment enough for one who has resorted to such dishonorable tactics. Killing him seems extreme. Because I feel like if he wanted to kill you, he would have done so already. Tie him up. I haven't seen this one. Tie him up seems like a wizard answer. Slit his throat feels like a rogue answer. Let's do C. Leave him with a visible scar. Yeah, that was a lot. While fishing one sunny afternoon, you find that the boats which you discarded are now. The boots you discarded are now full of ants, who are busily making their way from a piece of bread you dropped in their anthill. Do you? Murder Hobo Rogue. That's not what we're doing. Pick up the boots. Pick up the boots. Wash all the ants off now, even though you're not leaving until dusk. I think that's like a warrior. Watch the ants, curious as to how they work so efficiently and content to live and let live. Or make boats out of leaves and then send each ant down the stream to pass the time until a fish bites. B. Oh, that's the warrior answer. That's interesting. You hear Arms Master Fasteel remark during a weapons class. The intent of your opponent can be seen in his blade. Many of the students scoff at this, though not openly. Do you A. feel that the disrespect the students show at this points to something which they do not understand and therefore causes you to focus your efforts and on understanding it all the more? B. Feel that he means the way the opponent attacks and moves shows you how he feels? Or C. Realize the Arms Master Fasteel should not be the object of scorn, but rather one of respect, for he has lived a full life and survived things none of the students could imagine. Whiplash from the last question to this one. Do you tie up, murder, or scar? Yeah, look at the small ants. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like... I don't know. I don't know which one's which for this questionnaire, so I'm gonna just pick whatever I think, I guess. Feel that disrespect at this point makes you want to know more? I have to guess that's a wizard answer. A very blunt answer of just, well, that's what he means. And, I guess respect the old man for living this long. Oh, that's the wizard. Monk? Oh. What one is rogue? Why am I a monk? What? Do monks get magic? Well, there's only one name for me. Gamer. I am male. Where does thus hail, Gamer the Monk?
You're toast, son!
I'm Toksan. That's true. Black Marsh. There's only one answer. Thou hast chosen Black Marsh, and land of the Argonians. Wouldst thou accept this as thy name, as thy home? Yes. I am always an Argonian. Every single time I play one of these games, I'm always an Argonian. That will be known as the Monk Gamer, who was to call Black Marsh found land of Argonians his home. Know ye this also, thy race is born as the swamps. Thou hast stayed thyself from the open fields, for thou art hunters of a different sort, those who stalk thy prey in those still black waters. Thy body and mind must be agile and hardy if thou art to succeed as monk. So intelligence and endurance, basically. Go ye now in peace. Let thy fate be written in the Elder Scrolls. And full disclosure, if this is not a magic using or self-healing class, I might just start over. Distribute the points as needed, keeping in mind the recommendations for thy chosen class. So it's SIWADEPL. Right. So intelligence. What? Oh, weird. Endurance. There we go. 35 health. Thou wilt now choose thy appearance. Thy mien canst be altered by clicking thy face. When thou art finished, select Done to enter the world of Tamriel, home of the arena. You guys like our our Argonian options? Oh god.
Do not fear, for it is I, Rhea Silnane. Listen to me. There are no others left to carry on this fight. You have been left in this cell to die. Jagarthar, Imperial Battle, Mage of Tamriel, has taken on the guise of the true Emperor. He does not see you as a threat, being only a minor part of the
Yeah,
course.
there's an FMV lady.
That act of arrogance, he has made his first mistake. Look to the north wall of the cell. You will find a ruby key which will unlock the door. Take it and make your escape. The passages here were once used by Tharn to hide treasures he had stolen from the Emperor's coffer. If you wish, you can gather enough to support yourself away from the Imperial seat. Be careful. There are many creatures which inhabit the sewers now. Vile rats and goblins. It is too late for me.
Vile rats
for I
and
am
goblins.
already dead. Only my powers as a sorceress keep me between this life and the next. That power, however, is waning. Do not succumb to greed, or you may find these tunnels to be your final resting place as well. I can still work my magic to a certain extent. If you travel west from this cell, then south, you will find a shift gate. It will transport you far enough from the center of the Empire that you should be safe.
God, she really yaps. It's still going.
You will see me again. Remember, Tharn has taken on the guise of the Emperor. No one will gainsay his word for yours. I will come to you again in your dreams.
Will this be on the test? It's funny you ask that.
In that way, I will be able to communicate with you and lend my aid. You are entering a dangerous arena, my friend. One in which the players are beings beyond your mortal comprehension. I do not.
We are about to enter the test.
There is, however, a power within you as yet untapped. Look for me when you have gained experience in the world. You are my last and best hope.
I'm gonna fail. Welcome to the Elder Scrolls, everybody. You can. Yep. All right. There we go. Isn't confusing, but Rio's instructions say to go west, then south to find the shift gate. I get a kite shield? Alright, let's I can't equip that. I can't equip that. Wait, what's the box art? Hold on. Let me look this up. Peak Crusty? Oh my god. Oh my Christ. Rated T. Oh. See, I always thought, you know, I forgot to look up the actual art because there's this, right? Again, it just disappears. T for, don't worry about it. Oh, man. Gaming. Alright. So, remember everybody, the controls are J for jump. Why am I not jumping? There we go. How do you attack? I'm glad you asked. You press A to unsheath weapon, and you right click and hold, and then swing your sword. A dagger? Okay. I see a goblin. Where's the goblin? I fully expect to die. And if I do, that's okay. We'll just redo the intro and I'll be a spell sword. So what you're supposed to do apparently is get onto an inclined surface like this and press R. As long as you're like up off the ground, you can rest safely, which is weird. Oh, rats! Hold on. I'm not getting any sound effects, which is weird. Oh, there we go. I hear the rats. That's the crust. Oh. Oh, staff. Ooh, I leveled up. We should do some endurance. But yeah, I guess I don't get... Oh! Why am I losing health? If you hit your head IRL enough times, you'll wake up in Skyrim? Hold on. That feels more appropriate for a monk. I'm also going to turn down the level of detail. That's not an Argonian? No, it is an Argonian, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Oh, I heard a door. Ugh. Halloween face paint? You're not wrong. Can I loot this at all? Guess not. Weird. Um, Gold? Oh my god. Okay. Can I wear any of that? Silver longsword. Hello, Sin. Yes? Elven longsword. It's green. Bracers? That mark? No, not really. It's fine. Just the one static one, since I'll just use my model. Hi, Ellen.
You're toast, son!
Yeah, if Jex wants to, it's fine, but like, yeah, I think I'll just be using my Life 2D. Hello, bot. Oh, God. Oh. I want everybody to picture every time I attack something, I'm holding down my right click and swinging. My rat era is off to a weird start. I did not get a class I was expecting. Okay. Whew. Map. Okay. Map. Okay, this way, and then we turn left, I think. I believe so. But that means... Oh! Yeah, we get outside after this. The direction... Oh! The direction that you swing matters too. You can stab. Yeah. I don't know if that is a thing in this game, but that is why I always pick Argonians. I like being able to swim. We made it! There's a mod for this game that makes the Khajiit look like Garfield. We did it. So we need agility, speed, endurance. I mean, honestly, just being tanky would be nice. So, you might be wondering, where the hell are we? We're in Branch Grove, which is, let's see. I'm looking at my, my hotkeys here. It's very foggy, don't worry about it. Is it F2? No. F8? That just turns that off. The crustiness of it. Yeah, we're in Silent Hill, yeah. Let me pause. Where is my... status? That's what we need. Alright. Now thine gaming beginneth. These are old saves from when I was testing to make sure I could actually play this game. So, you are in Branch Grove. It is 1:50 in the afternoon. The date is Tertus, 1st of Hearthfire, in the year 3rd Era 389. You are currently carrying 52 kilograms out of 116 kilograms. You're healthy. Hello. Hello. Yeah, we're in the 3rd Era. Hi, who are you? They call me Alphica Galgulus, the mercenary. I move around a lot, but right now I'm working for the lady, doing odd things. Rumors? Just in general. Oh, work, I guess. Don't say you heard it from me, but if you go southwest and find a highly aggressive fellow called Lord Nikomeda, there'll be some work for you. I remember being told this highly aggressive fellow called Lord Nikomeda was looking for someone tough to protect a relative or something. Okay. What about just in general? Not as much is going on here as I can tell. Here. Where is... Thank you, Ellen. Where's an equipment store? There's so many. Southwest of here. Okay. Southwest? Oh. You're not ready for this. It is a miserable autumn day outside, and it is good to get inside the village merchandise. You glance over this new shipments of supplies and weaponry. There you go. Taking advantage of a crazy man, but we've got a deal if we still want it. Yes? I feel like I shouldn't be buying from this guy. He keeps complaining whenever I sell something. Highly irresponsible if you get immersed on your abs, still gonna burn straight through. And there's a little something for everybody. What is this? You enter the Order of the Knights of Hope, hoping that your spirits can be lifted in this cold, overcast day. You hear chanting in the distance. I'm leaving. I don't like this place. Underscroll 6. Imagine if the next game we get is an arena remake. That's gonna happen now that I've streamed it. God. You know what? Shift M, we're getting out of here. Hammer fell. Kenneth? There we go. The city-state of Rihad in Hammerfell province. The date is Tertus, first of Hearthfire in the year 3rd Era 389. Based on the current weather, it will take 64 days to travel here. The total distance is 3,080 kilometers. You should arrive by Lordos 5th of the Sun's Dusk in the year 3rd Era 389. There we go. Yeah, it's a whole continent. And you get to explore, like, a shit ton of it in the ESO. It's crazy. Elder Scrolls Online is just the whole continent. You have arrived in the city-state of Rihad in Hammerfell province. The date is Sundas, 6th of the Sun's Order at dusk, in the year 3rd Era 389. It took 64 days to reach your goal. Rihad, southernmost part of Hammerfell, welcomes thee. Lay aside thine vice and avarice, and enter these walls as nobles. We wish you only a long life and prosperity. Not foggy, by the way. Hello, sir. Almost an hour in Elder Scrolls game without being called a slur? Yeah, it is weird to see Skyrim, you know? And here, crazy part. So here's Skyrim. That's Whiterun. It's right there. We can just go to Whiterun, or Riften, or Windhelm, or Solitude. It made me realize this series has had this stuff in place for so long. It's just wild. I could probably go to Cyrodiil, honestly. Greenwall. Riverwood. There it is. Oakwood. Northkeep. Stonehills. Oh, interesting. Helgen? Where was Helgen? It might not be on the map, honestly. There's only a few. Blackmount. Granite Hall. Helgen might just not be on here, honestly. Falkreath. Exit. Yeah, so if I go to the Imperial Province, here's the city. I don't think I can go here. Just yet. Into not Norway. Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. Somerset Isles and everything. Elsewhere. Yeah, I could probably go to Daggerfall if I wanted to. Actually, you can't. It's not here. Daggerfall would be around here, and it's just not. That's interesting. Who are you? You do not know? I am only Flossen, one of the personal priests of Queen Blabomka. You must be new in town. I am Skrir? Maybe? I think he's just a random priest. He's just standing around. Where's the nearest inn? Dirty Servant. That's a bit south of here, I'm sure of it. What about equipment store? Arc and weaponry, sure. Pretty sure it's south of here. They call me in high school. Oh no. Do you know, new equipment store? Southwest of here, southwest. Last time I checked. Oh god, Lady Argonian, you know, I can picture it. I have in my mind's eye the lusty Argonian maid. That's all I need. Used gear store. Rare merchandise? You'll find that south of here. Everything's south of you. You just stand at the northmost... Yes. Looks like a tavern. No, that's a tavern. Well, he just said south of here, so I mean, how hard could it be? Alright, this place is huge. What is this? The fiery autumn sun disappears as you enter the King's Dagger. The sounds of laughter, clinking glasses, and banging cooking pans meet your ears. Why are you so tall? Here to drink, if you want to do business, talk to the bartender. Hi? Are you the bartender? No. Are you the bartender? There we go, get a room. Single. 1 day is fine. 10 gold pieces? Sure. Grog! Just general rumors, please? Some lord in a high rock village angered his patron spirit this week. The local shaman foresees a plague off the province within the month. Okay. Ask around on the street, lots of folk have a better idea than I. Fair enough. Did not look for him. Mark my words, Argonian, the elder gods are coming and Black Marsh will burn for its sins. Well, there's the racism. We just took a little bit to get there, but we found it. Yeah, right at the hour. We got the racism. Raymond Cyst? You had to wait until after you gave him money. Yeah, is this what is the restaurant you go to? Dick's something? Dick's Last Resort? Yeah, they insult you. You pay them to insult you. It's like the whole bit. Hello, Day. I'm gonna get up here and rest.
It is said that Fang Lair was originally built by the dwarves of Kragan. Legend has it that a great worm drove the dwarves from their home in the Dragon's Teeth and took the lair for itself. I only wish I knew the exact location. Perhaps there are sages or scholars who would know of this place. Somewhere in its dank depths lies the first piece of the Staff of Chaos. I wish you well. I do not think Thar knows of your escape, but I can do little else in this form. I have tried to obscure your identity with a spell, but I do not know how well it will hide you. Take care, for Tharn may be searching.
Yeah, she's
Go
just...
forth with the blessings
It's
of the
so...
Emperor and myself.
It's so 90s. 8 hours have passed, and we are fully healed, and probably overstayed our welcome. It's fine. I just saw it. It looks good. The Triforce shirt, so good. Thank you, Sen. Where am I? Like, physically. Oh, here we go. that is... I am one of those people. Oh, it's nighttime. We're going back inside. We're going back inside. Let me in. Let me in. One hour passed, though we need more time to pass. We do not want to be outside at night. I'd like to sleep for 12 hours, please. I used to have that shirt. I now have a Splatoon version that's like from the Splatoon and Zelda collab. Hello? Ma'am? Nika, what happened to you? Looks like they'll let anyone into the King's Dagger these days. Alright. I'll see myself out. I paid for my room, man. I don't know what you want from me. Can these women wear, like, something else? MX Cardin wearing a shirt? This is the Mages Guild. We need sex appeal and blacksmith. While the local farmers have been gathering their crops, it would appear the mages have been collecting a harvest of their own. The Mages Guild is crowded with scrolls, relics, charms, and artifacts. Clearly, some extensive trading between one's town's guild and another has been going on. Magic item? There's certainly a lot going on here. That's fun. Real nice half-price books of Mage Guild. Went really well with the Elder Scrolls Arena. Look, all things go well with this game. This guy said there would be weapon shops to the south, and I am... Oh. And since your used gear store, golden glints from the fall sun reflect off the many items of interest. My appraiser's not here. Yes. I don't know why you keep telling me to not sell stuff. Just really talked him into buying that from us. 8 gold. Elven longsword. Wait. Mace. Okay, let's... Wakizashi? I'll be able to listen to that later. Let me open it up in a browser. Why is it not opening properly? Oh, okay. I see. Wait, why does... I've realized there's no armor here. Okay. I guess we have to find a separate armor store. Why does the game freeze whenever I leave a building?10 seconds of it will give you an impression of how it felt to be layered with a wizard in the library. I see. Unless I've walked in a circle. Rare accoutrement. Okay. Where's the armor? I can't buy armor? Magic circle, I don't know. I don't like shapes. Must I be naked? Thou must. I mean, I'm wearing bracers, I guess. I just don't know where to go. Where the hell's the gate? How do I leave? How big is this town? Oh, thank God. Who are you? This is a slow day for business, Argonian. I am tamped at your disposal. You remain nude for the journey, for only then you'll obtain the true Lord's aura. Windows screensaver with a maze? Yeah. The dungeon crawler screensaver. There's probably something going on elsewhere in Hammerfell, but not here in Rahad. Okay. You walk into the Queen's audience chamber, notice the many fine trappings and furniture that decorate the area. Outside, the golden fall sun leaves the heat to its interior. Ahead of you waits Bobanka, Queen of Rahad. It is well known that Rahad is currently at war with its neighbor Tanith. Hi? Okay. Welcome. There's a wall of text. Welcome to Rahad, gamer. I am Queen Blabomka. I agreed to tell you about Fang Lair for a favor. You see, not too long ago, a band of goblins, led by Gelthog the Dark, attacked this stronghold. They carried away with them much treasure, including a parchment which held within its writings clues to decipher the part of the Elder Scrolls which spoke of the location of the legendary Fang Lair. Golthog and his goblins fled to the ancient and ruined fortress called Stonekeep. Stonekeep? That sounds familiar. Outside the city, I fear that a large band of mercenaries or soldiers will be unable to find them. A single person, however, would be much more successful. Perhaps your arrival is fortuitous. If you'd agree to try and recover this parchment, I will inscribe the location of the Stonekeep onto your map. If you are successful and return with this parchment, you'll be able to decipher the location of Fang Lair. I promise to give you that location as reward for your help. Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? Stonekeep lies near Rihad. Be careful, Galthog is crafty and evil. There's even rumored that he is a necromancer serving the Underking. When you have the parchment, return with it here, and I will find the location of Fang Lair for you. Queen Wabamka smiles proudly and motions for you to take your leave. Thank you for being here, Ellen. Oh. War. Hello, Snacks. Hammerfell. Stonekeep. Travel. Alright, we're gonna save. Keeping my stones. Hehehehehe. Welcome to Stonekeep, surrender all hope. Something like that. Weapons to the guards, for we drove the keepers. Something. Oh god. Oh! Rats! I don't know, mostly it's been rats so far. Oh, those aren't rats! The 500-year-old video game makes me think of my randos in the Space Marines. They were playing the same game. Yeah. This is what's going through the mind of the people who pull wall to wall in Orem Vale. That's just a picture of a griffin. So even? I can rest here. Nice. You know what? Maybe I'll save. Door's locked. Okay, that's a wolf. What is happening? Christ! Agility, I guess. And then endurance. I see a wolf. Oh God. Also, I'm gonna play as much as I can handle. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a full playthrough of this. Make sure you get bit. I do wonder if werewolves and vampires are in this. Definitely vampires. But basically, I own all of the Elder Scrolls games now, and I would like to play all of the Elder Scrolls games. Oh. Oh, he's remembering the map at least. When we were going to the sewer, it wasn't recording. Skeleton. That's just a real skeleton. Die. Oh my God. Enemies are nearby? Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit. What is this corpse? Is there anything from him? Steve's Quest, hello. Let me, here we go. What were you up to? Suikoden 3. Ah. I hope you had fun. We are, we're playing the Elder Scrolls Arena. Or doing our best. Also, if anybody needs to... Oh! Is there anything behind me? Things are moving along. Very nice. I don't know if I can say the same here. Oh. She's not saying anything. She's not reading her dialogue. All right. Things didn't go so well. We're gonna start over with a class I can actually survive with. Start new game. We already know the deal. I don't know, just general pro tip. In the Elder Scrolls world, don't have the name Uriel or Septim. It's not permadeath. Monk maybe wasn't the best. We want to be Spell Sword. And you epic gamers, I'm sure you are holding back basic gamers. My name is Gamer. What the? Black Marsh. Basically, a spell sword can cast magic, it can use weapons, and it can also... My clothes are different. It can also equip shields, which is very useful. For a spell sword, we will want intelligence. It looks silly. A little bit of endurance. Let's put one more health or one more point into strength. Yeah, we'll be able to customize the look now. It's the pose. I'm hitting the gamer pose. I don't know what to tell you. Like that. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. That's him. Gamer the Argonian. Why is she not talking to us? What happened? Okay. No, these hands don't change regardless of who you play as. Plate pauldron, right? I don't know if I can equip that. Yeah, no. Potion's nice though. And I should have magic, which means I can heal. Or use magic like fire dart, which is pretty useful. Let's walk around just a little bit. I need to level up at least once to be able to live. Or leave. I mean, not live. Oh! I don't know what that sound effect means. Oh. This seems like a bad place. Oh, okay, we leveled up. Alright. 2 points in strength. 2 points in endurance. Just so I don't die instantly, please. Ooh. A flail. Wow, okay. You know? That might not be a bad idea. You know, my favorite medieval weapon might be a mace. Did I really get here on accident? I I didn't mean to get to the secret room. A buckler. That's actually a big deal. Okay. Buckler and longsword. We're looking good, actually. I don't think I can wear the helmet, though. No. Okay, let's save. Where are we? Ah, okay. Uh-oh. I'm going the wrong way. I just realized. I'm diseased!
With you died our last hope for justice. Tharn is now free to do as he wills. It saddens me to see the beautiful land
I'll let
of
her
Unreal
read through
rotting
this.
from within. Goodbye. I wish you peace in the afterworld.
Wow, you died? The world is over. And it's your fault. No, I want to continue with that one. That's why I saved. So where the hell am I? I need to go south. And then west. Gamer Part 2, of course. Am I gonna... Oh, fucking... Oh my... You motherfucker. This mouse. Ugh. Why am I here? How did I end up here a second time? Okay, let's heal. Rest. Until fully healed, please. Okay.
I see you have strengthened your arm and your mind. It is time we began this
What?
journey. This is the
Oh, we just
staff of
completely
chaos,
skipped this
the
dialogue.
one item that can open the door between this world and the dimension to which the Emperor has been banished. Tharn used this item to destroy my corporeal form when I tried to warn the Council. He knew that the Staff of Chaos was nigh indestructible, having been made from the essence of the land itself. But in that he found the
She
key.
sure seems to be doing
As the
pretty well
land
for
was
herself,
split,
despite being
so
a
did he
ghost.
shatter the staff into 8 perfectly formed pieces. These he scattered across the realm. I have been able to divine the location of the first piece, a place called Thane Lair.
Wait, that claw. The
It is
claw at the
said
end of that
Thane
staff is...
Lair was originally built by the dwarves of Kragan. Legend has it that a great worm drove the dwarves from their home in the Dragon's Teeth and took the lair for itself. I only wish I knew the exact location. Perhaps there are sages or scholars who would know of this place. Somewhere in its dank depths lies the first piece of the Staff of Chaos. I wish you well. I do not think Thar knows of your escape, but I can do little
I haven't
else in
escaped
this
yet.
form.
I'm still in prison.
I tried to obscure your identity with a spell, but I do not know how well it will hide you. Take care, for Tharn may be searching. Go forth with the blessings of the true Emperor, and myself.
Okay. I'd like to go south, please. And then west. Stuff my fat gullet with more chocolate chips. You're living the life. No, chocolate cake. Sorry, for a second there, I imagined you just shoveling chocolate chips into your mouth. Which I have done. See, what we have done now, gamers, is nothing good. Wait a minute. I think we're still back. Okay. It's a rat. Just kill the rat. The secret long cut? You got me. Ugh. We made it. um, 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 okay. I closed that manually, but nothing was happening. I did such a good run of that sewer and made it out that it couldn't handle the thought. And crashed the game because it got too powerful. That's what happened. My save is still here, right? Okay, this is just where we are now. Let me move my window again. There we go. What? Automod. It was nutting. The word nutting. What is happening to my Automod? It's like when somebody just posted the word hole and Automod was like, Like, what are you talking about? That's a normal word. I don't remember why. Or maybe it was show hole or something like that. But like in context, it was completely fine. And not like weird at all. Just weird. How do I normal get into this room? Wait, where am I? Leo, stop being a freak. Ugh. Leo. Oh yeah, alt out of OBS. 1 second. There we go. Okay. West. We're heading west. This is it. Okay, there's like a... Who's attacking me? Please don't give me disease. Okay, we're good. There we go. Underscore 6 will most likely take place in Black Marsh. No games take place there? Does Elsewhere? I mean, I would love to go to Black Marsh and figure out what the hell they're talking about when they say I've committed sins or whatever. I would also like to go back to a zone after the events of a previous game, you know? Alright, let's save. Now thine gaming beginneth. Just Skyrim again? Yes, Steve rated in. What's happening? Also, hello, Kabane. Does this game not want me to, like, leave? What is happening? Like, it didn't give us any problems the first time. Heaven forbid I want to change what class I am. Alright, I'm going to do this without alt-tabbing out, I guess. Take the Unk test, and they all scored way lower than you? Oh no. Yeah, that was... Thank you for the hydrate. That was my realization that I was the designated Unk of the group. 1 second. Okay, can I, like, load keeping my stones? Yeah, that's fine. Or... Let's try saving. Okay. We'll name it. Please, 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 please. There we go. What is the problem? God? Okay. We'll do this again. One more time. If it doesn't work, we'll just switch to Skyrim. I guess. You know, I haven't tried yet. Start new game. Select a class. Spell sword. Gamer 67. Black Marsh. Okay, so we need decent strength because we are going to use swords. Decent agility. Intelligence. Higher luck. Higher endurance. Okay. I forgot to change my face. It's fine. Let's try. Please. Oh, right. So we start here, travel west. I did. I was not expecting that. What is happening? Oh, I think I was supposed to go further west before turning. Or that's east. Why am I still turn around this time? Oh, Christ. Okay. Uh... What if I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that situation.
With you died our last hope for justice. Tharn is now free to do as he wills.
Okay. Now you're understanding why I'm streaming this game. Now you get it. Just a dagger? Give me floaties and a gun. Alright, let's save. Please. Oh my god. Again? Immediately? You typed hole and you were okay? I see. What the? Excuse me. What? What's attacking me? A buckler. Okay. I'm gonna get diseased. Ah! Okay. You're not sorry? What the? What a messed up day. I'm gonna rest. Are there enemies nearby? Let me sleep. Enemies are... I'm leaving. Okay, saving. Urinal septum? Huh? Please. Oh my god. Hi. Who are you? I'm Tiberius Xerius, a typical innkeeper, and I'm partners with some gentlemen of the ownership of some inns in town. Welcome in committee. I need an equipment store. Any of them is fine. I might be wrong, but I'd look southwest of here. Why is it so foggy here? Would anybody like to inform me of why it's so foggy in a desert town? Village merchandise, rubbing your hands together to warm them from the chill. Super cold wherever we are. Many items of interest hang on the walls and are displayed in the display case in front of you. And thanks for being here, Nate. I hope you rest well. I'm glad it helped. No armor? Well, we're looking something like a gamer now. What is this? Oh, I suppose we'll never know. I tire of this place. Why is the sky red? An inn, please. An inn, please. An inn, please. Who are you? Laban of the Order of the Golden Tomb, my child. How may a poor monk help you? Where is... I don't know, the Dirty Serpent. A bit south of here. We made it. We can't save here? You have a kindly face, Argonian. I need a friend. I loaned a warped shield of sentimental value to someone in a new equipment store. I have to, I find I must have it back. Did you get it for me? I'd be happy to give you 38 gold for its safe return, but I must have a warped shield by Sundust. 6 of Sun's Dust? Lady, I don't know where that is. Get a room. Single. One day. Rumors. General. I'd ask someone else with a better ear. Rumors work? I heard of anything to do that you're quite qualified for. Oh. Well, better than calling me a slur, I guess.
I see you have strengthened your arm and your mind. It is time we began this journey. This is the Staff of Chaos, the one item that can open the door between this world and the dimension to which the Emperor has been banished. Tharn used this item to destroy my corporeal form when I tried to warn the Council. He knew that the Staff of Chaos was nigh indestructible.
We already saw this.
It is said that Fang Lair was originally built by the dwarves.
I already saw this. I wasn't qualified, but at least they didn't call me a slur. God. Look. We take what we can. What time is it? 11:46 in the morning. We'll call this one Gaming. Hi. Who are you? I'm called Ohepti, the city-state poet. You know, I write light verse and important sonnets. Where is... Bargain weaponry. South... What? One more time? Southeast of here. Okay. Oh, we have an ad break. I'll try to not to do anything too exciting. I don't think I've found on BRB yet, so maybe I should do that. Armor? Okay. Actually, do you have chainmail? Yes. Let's just buy a bunch of chainmail stuff. Let's get a better sword. Okay, I have enough money. Do I have enough money for the cauldrons? I have enough money for everything. Cool. Okay. It definitely looks better. And then I need to sell my dagger. There we go. Okay. Let's save, and then I'm gonna go on a BRB. Alright, you're back. Okay, we are back. So we're doing pretty well, honestly. Fully geared up. We have a short sword, which I'm sure will be fine. Let's go to the queen, I guess. What does it look like when we leave? Oh. You played through Arena like 2 years ago? Did you like it? It sounds like no. Why does the game pause whenever when the music stops? Look, I might be a freak, but I am kind of enjoying it. But it's like, I enjoy seeing where the rest of the games come from. And I like the scuff, the just absolute absurdity of this game. But also, hi. Who are you? Hello, I'm Flazin. But then again, ultimately, aren't we all? What can I do for you, huh? Rumors. The Jester doesn't have any rumors for me, huh? Yeah, that's real believable. History of TES perspective, I wouldn't really call it one of the RPGs of choice. Yeah. Yeah. I think more Elder Scrolls games should have FMV elements. Okay, let's get out of here. Levitations fell in the town, going over the town water borders, and the game crashing. Oh no. Oh my god, that was fast. Gaming. Brownie face. Ooh. Longsword could be good. Probably better than a short sword at least. Yeah, the armor really accentuates my form.
With you died our last hope for justice. Tharn is now free to do as he wills. It saddens me to see the beautiful land of Tamriel rotting from within. Goodbye. I wish you...
Oh, so many rats. Oh, oh no. No, I've really done it. The Daggerfall 2.7 from Marina. She liked it well enough if you're doing shorter bursts. Yeah, this seems like such a different style of game. I mean, this was kind of like... This was what it was like back then, you know? Obtuse game design that just... You have to keep playing it to figure it out. It will not hold your hand. In any capacity, no adventure line for you. Okay. Fallout 1. I have Fallout 1. I have all the Fallout games. I just haven't played Fallout 1 yet. But I would like to. Because I'm a freak. But I think we're all learning this together. Excuse me? Excuse me?
With
Huh? That worked. I don't like these wolves. Oh my god. Who are you? Oh. Nightblade? Old Fallout was generally a slog after playing the FPS, but it still peaked for the age. Yeah, no, I love the art style of old Fallout. There's nothing like it these days. Oh, I think I understand. So I got a few hints from a guide, basically, right? Um, that's why I keep going here, because it's like one of the earlier dungeons. And I think the idea is to just grind there for a little bit, and then... Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to be outside at night. Where's an inn? Okay. A drink, please. Grog. Just one day, please. Alright, I'm gonna sleep on this table now. Thank you. First, rinse a room. Fine. Single. One night. Let's rest for... What time is it? 1:30? 6 hours. There we go. I should have taken all that guy's armor. It's fine. Oh. World map. Oh yeah, I think it's F4. Yeah. So many rats! I think it's, map. Yeah. Or, yeah, it's F4. Forgot to do that. But I have all of the hotkeys. Basically, I went to the wiki, wrote them all down, and put them on a notepad.
With you died our last hope for justice.
Good lord! What do you have, sir? Do you have any better weapons? Dai katana? We're gonna buy the katana. That's so funny. Now we truly are gaming. What happens when I go here, like a town? It's very different. Hello, sir. Do you have anything for me? Who are you? Kupta. I'm a mercenary, you know. I move around a lot, but right now I'm working for the Lord doing odd things. Hey, come back. Rumors. Just general. I'm sure I haven't heard anything that you'd care about. Oh. Okay. Why did the music start? Why did the music change? Okay. Truly, I feel kind of like I'm playing Dragon Quest just a little bit. It's the same grind. Oh my god. Can I take the wolves this time? Can you resist my katana? Apparently not. Are these wolves made of iron?
Yippee!
Thank you, Petal. Prove a good challenge. I picked the lock. We're gonna rest here. We'll save. Hmm. Anybody else? Okay. Uh-oh, skeleton times. Jump. Why are the skeletons so strong?
You die.
Huh? It feels just crazy how strong they are. Oh my god, there's so many goblins! Why are there so many goblins? Oh god. Blub, blub.
With you
Holy
died our
shit!
last hope for
What do you mean? Okay, no spider fighting for me. Jesus
with you
Christ.
died.
Okay. I have actually not played other DOSBox games besides... Hold on. I will find it for you. There was a game available on DOSBox that I played as a kid. I would like to play this on stream eventually, because it's genuinely insane. But let me just download the cover art. Here we go. Where is it? Transform. Reset transform. There we go. Spaceward Ho, the strategy space trade game. It's, oh man. So Spaceward Ho, you can make your own spaceships. You can make your own carriers, colonization ships, fighters, things like that. You can develop technology. You can trade with other players. You can screw over players. But the entire thing is like Wild West themed. So, whenever you make a treaty, or if you apologize to another player, you go, pardon. Or you go, whoa there, whenever you cancel a trip to another planet. There's also, an Armageddon button, where if you press the Armageddon button, it blows up half the planets in the entire game, including possibly your own planets. So, uh, yeah, it's an extremely funny game. I played it a bunch as a kid. It is abandonware, but unfortunately, whenever you play it, it may ask you a survey question that can only be answered if you have the manual. So I need to find the answers for that. Otherwise, if you want to buy it, you have to email the guy. But like, I don't know if I want to email somebody my payment information. It just sounds, you have to email support. Sounds sketch. Yeah. If I could find it physically, I would play it, but I think physically it's like a lot of money. Also, every time we leave this dungeon, the loot respawns. Alright, just rest. Okay. Where's the... Oh, there we go. Camp for a while. Or... Let's see, 12 hours. I think I just need to farm like this. Just rest in the hallway here. What is that? Um... oh, okay. Rise of the Triad. You're obsessed with... What is that emote? Tom Hall's games in high school. I see. Where's the guy who just showed up last time? There's just a whole man. Who are you? Okay, where's the enemy? Oh. Am I still not leveling up? I guess let's, sell our stuff. What? Why is there just a plant? Who are you? Boozum, one of the personal priests of Queen Bombomka. You must be new to town. I don't know what the Iron Golem is about. We could use 80 gold pieces, hear me out. There's a certain person in Laughing Chest who has something of my liege's, an obsidian skull. I loaned this obsidian skull a few weeks ago, and now I've discovered my liege is returning to Rehad early, on Freydis 25th of Sun's Dusk. Would you get the obsidian soul for me? You'd have my gratitude and 80 gold. I don't know where that is. No. Go ask somebody else. Let's say 2 nights, just in case. One hour passed. Okay. Let's sleep for a little bit longer. 4:16. Okay, yeah. Rest for like 3 hours. I would like a shop, please, to sell this armor I picked up. Why is it so hard to find a shop? Who are you? Nosy, ain't you? I'd watch out. Rehad isn't as innocent as a city state as it looks. Where's the equipment store? East of here. Thanks. Is there no door into this building? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. New provisions. No, it was not. Leather gauntlets, don't need that. What do you have? Short sword at will. What about armor? I wonder. I think it's just a yes or a no. We can't save here. Well, I suppose I will not find out. I wonder why. What do you mean insufficient base memory? What if that's just all I play of this game? Good fucking lord. What do you mean insufficient base memory? Hold on, let me look this up. What does that mean? You got the arena experience. Insufficient base memory. R/arena. Need to beef up those specs. Arena is one buggy motherfucker. Do save often and keep a few separate saves. Mess around with the DOSBox config following a guide to map controls to somewhat modern config. CPU cycles? Okay, so DOSBox basically is emulating a PC. And I guess the PC it's emulating is not powerful enough sometimes. By default, DOSBox tries to detect whether a game needs to be run with as many instructions emulated per time interval as possible. And you can force it to use a different configuration. That sounds like a whole thing. And I don't know if I want to do a whole thing, if I'm gonna be honest. Huh. Well, now you know. How different is Daggerfall? Not that different. That's funny. Well, I mean, I still have some streaming juice in me. Let me find something else to do. We'll be right back.